First leg, Mentor to throw first.
Michael Smith losing 10-3 to Suljovic on that occasion. We've just seen Benito van der Pas, who beat his Players' Championship Finals James Wade 10-3, beat him again.
Yes, played exceptionally well. James Wade didn't do a lot wrong, to be quite honest. Just missed a couple of doubles, a dart at the bullseye. But we talk about throwing great darts at crucial times, and that's what Van der Pas did.
59.
Yeah, all four players that have progressed to tonight's quarterfinals played exceptionally well, so we should be in for a treat this evening. Suljovic beat his Austrian World Cup teammate, Roby John Rodriguez. Dan Dawson in commentary earlier referred to the fact that Roby was still expecting to be able to practice with Mensah, and Mensah said no.
140.
Mind games from Mensah.
Well, we know he plays mind games on the TV. I mean, it is his routine. He says he doesn't do it on purpose, and we know that is his routine, but there was no question against Ralby that he took that extra couple of seconds each time.
60.
Interesting thing, all four players, winners from that first half, have all had over 100 averages. Shows the quality standard
100.
that the boys are producing now.
Yep, tonight we'll see Michael van Gerwen against Dave Chisnell and Mervyn King against Benito van der Pas. Then the winner of this match will take on the winner of the next game between Simon Whitlock and Jelle Klaassen.
180.
Also with Suljovic, we talk about his slow play, but let's not hide away from the fact that he is actually
25.
an extremely good dart player with plenty of bottom.
Well, he just demonstrated that with the first maximum of this match, and now he's looking at 121.
Well, he doesn't have to go for that bullseye because of the Smith not on the checkout.
89.
Yep, leaves double 16 instead.
100. Mensah, you require 32.
The thing again with Mensah, you know, with Michael and anybody that walks off the stage after losing to Mensah and go, you know, I can't cope with his slow play, as Mensah wins that first leg, then it is get over it, otherwise you're just going to keep losing. Do you know what I mean? It isn't an argument to walk off and say he throws too slow. That's not an argument. You've got to get over that. We've had slow players all through the history of darts, and you know, if you want to beat them, then you have to find a way of beating them.
Yeah, that's a side of Michael Smith's game that he's had to work on, the mental side of it. He's
87.
perhaps a couple of years ago thrown the towel in a few games, which now he doesn't seem to do. He's more mature. He's earned himself a spot in the Premier League. With darts like this...
190.
Yes, I think he come of age big time when he lost to Phil Taylor in a Grand Slam a couple of years ago, and you know, got thrashed 16-3 or something like that. And a lot of people had a go at him about his attitude, including me.
140.
Said it's unacceptable. You know, he was like a brat. And the best thing about it that he took notice of that, and he's moved on, which is good.
57.
If he hadn't have moved on, he wouldn't have been in the Premier League. You know, if you come that attitude in the Premier League, you will get ripped in half by the crowd.
Under the guidance of Gary Anderson, Michael Smith, no longer with us in this tournament. Lost to Mervyn King yesterday. He's having a fantastic weekend so far.
60. Marking 164.
What's the bullseye? Oh, and he goes for it.
In a second leg.
Didn't have to. Well, that just shows the talent of this young man.
Game on.
A nice little 12-dart leg to open up his campaign.
Yeah, made that look so easy. He has got that kind of throw where everything does look easy when it's going in.
45.
Yes, they make the game look so easy, don't they? But there are times when you've got to grind a result out. It's not always going to be that easy.
57.
Yeah, finding it tough at the top in the Premier League so far. Michael Smith has played 3 games in 2 weeks. Yet to pick up a point.
Unfortunate with the first week that he had to play 2 games. We know that. But that's just the way it happens. As long as he don't get despondent and just keeps his focus, and he'll turn it around. It's a different animal, that Premier League, to any other crowd he's been in front of.
Yeah, he's had a lot of success on the European tour stages. A hat-trick of titles. 3 of the last 10, in fact. Him and Michael van Gerwen dominating the European tour. As Menzo Suljovic looks to fill up the treble 20 bed, and he's very unlucky there. The board rejected the third dart.
Yeah, I think it was more hit the flights and then stem that caused that to not have enough power to win the board.
81.
Yeah, that's the throw where Michael lets him down at times. A perfect treble 20, and then just thinks it's going to happen and walks away with an 81 instead of a 140.
What was your routine against a slow player then, Rod?
Well, you just 60. Walk back a couple of extra steps behind him towards the edge of the stage. I should just look at my flights to make sure the flights are all square. Just try and keep focused. Let whatever they're going to do their thing, and then you play your own game. The best thing about a slow player is to get in front of him quick, because then he realises that him slowing you up is not working. But if he gets in front of you and you start showing signs, you start showing weakness, then he will do that even more. And it may only be split seconds, but it does seem a lot longer.
Well, Smith with half a chance of breaking the Suljovic throw. Once the bullseye's hit it already, but that one's nowhere near.
Mental you record 160.
Well, 2 ways of going for this, as we've said before. 4 19s leaves him the double top, or 4 18s leaves him double 18. Double 18 is probably going to be the end route for him. Big 20, and now the double 18. Oh, and that does hurt. With Michael Smith on a 2-dart checkout, Suljovic takes out the 116.
Game on.
So the Austrian leads 2-1.
140.
Smith firing back with a 140. Six professional titles to his name, Michael Smith, also former World Youth Champion.
60.
Menzo, despite a fantastic year last year, yet to taste glory.
139.
But his time could be coming.
Well, it could be, but when you analyse his game, his scoring power may say that he won't win a tournament. He's going to be thereabouts. We know that because he's already been there. But
140.
to actually win a tournament, you've got to be exceptional.
Is this the kind of tournament that he would be most likely to win?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because of the short format. When you start moving into the World Championships, the match plays, the Grand Prix, when you've got a long format, it does lean towards the heavy scorers, the consistent heavy scorers. But the first one to 6 is a sprint.
70.
Well, he's had 164 already, Michael Smith. Now he wants 170.
140.
Opted to stay at the treble 20 there, so he's left double 15.
I know, that's he didn't have to, because Suljovic on the 204. The 18s was the route there, or even the bullseye.
100.
Will he go straight for it? Or will he go for double 16? Looks like he's going straight for it. Yeah, oh well. It doesn't matter if you're that confident.
Yep, 13 dart leg.
Fifth leg, Menzo to throw first. Game on.
And the first 4 legs shared between Smith and Suljovic.
Great legs from Michael Smith. And in both of those legs,
174.
Smith has thrown 15 darts in legs 1 and 3 and not won them, so
60.
he's held on to his throw brilliantly, but he just is not scoring enough to get himself darts at a double on the Mensah throw.
Well, Mensah started with a 174. I was trying to repeat that then.
Well, he missed a 9 dart in the World Championships, didn't he? Was it World Championships he missed a 9 dart leg? Well, he's missed a 9 dart leg.
Yeah, either the World Championships or Minehead at the Players' Championship finals. Definitely recall that at the end of last year. Benito van der Pas missed a 9 dart chance yesterday here.
138.
Well, this certainly is a stronger leg on his throw from Mensah.
177.
Great reply, but it may not be
60.
any good whatsoever from Michael Smith. Mensah now, after 9 darts, 160. 2 clear darts at double top.
50.
Well, that's an outside chance for Smith. If he can fire in a 180 or a 140 here. Oh, he's hit the flight.
40.
That's not helped at all, is it?
So you require 10.
Suljovic then looking at a double 5 to wrestle back the lead. Gone inside it, so 1 for double 2.
Game shot in the 5th leg.
He didn't want to be giving Michael Smith another shot at 164.
Well, we talked about,
60.
Mensah taking his time. We have to say that he's not really done any of that in this match. He's just in front of Michael Smith because he's thrown better darts, especially in that last leg on the throw.
Both players very solid on their own throw so far. Didn't look too happy with the ton, Suljovic.
Well, Smith's got to be careful now. I don't know why he didn't switch to those 19s after the first dart. You can see that camera angle. The dart just below the treble, hiding a good proportion of it up. It's not sometimes the barrel that hides so much up, it's the flight, because that's the angle that the other 2 darts are coming in at.
96.
And now Michael's got to be careful. He's on the verge of being broken here.
Yeah, big leg in the context of this match, but 140 really helpful for Michael Smith.
Suljovic has probably got 9 darts from 305, which he's very capable of doing. Well, any of these players are capable of that.
And he knows it. Darts over on the 18s. Tried to move back towards the treble 20, but he's a couple of loose darts really in that visit.
Yes. I mean, sometimes I think you just pound the big treble, the treble 20, just to get some points.
Well, Smith's pounding it here.
140.
When you think, right, I've got 9 darts from just on 300, right, just pound that treble 20.
He put himself in a decent position, Suljovic. I mean, the leg's by no means over yet. But
it looks like Smith's going to get 6 darts from 101. Where Suljovic had 9 darts from 305, I think it was, and he's thrown 6, and he's still on 164.
61. And so you require 164.
Well, we saw Smith take this out in the second leg of the match. And this would hurt Michael Smith waiting on double top. But he's not going to get a shot at the bullseye, so Smith
82.
wants tops for parity once again.
Shot in a 6th leg, Michael Smith.
Well, this is where Michael Smith has got to fire in a 12-dart leg. He's got to get control of this game.
Game on.
As Mensah, if it goes 5-all, will have the throw in the last leg, and we know that he's got plenty of grit and determination and bottle.
Yeah, every player in this tournament a very good darts player, but the winner of this game is going to fancy their chances in the quarter-final. Couple of players who you maybe wouldn't expect to see in the semis. I mean, Jelle Klassen's been in good form, but certainly Simon Whitlock has not been on top of his game on the stage recently.
No, he played well against Ian White yesterday, though, didn't he? And in Simon's head and the dart player's head, that's all that matters. Sometimes, you know, we do go over stats of what's going on in the last couple of months and the last couple of years.
136.
But when you're coming back from a bad spell, a dry spell, it's actually the game before that's all you're drawing on. And Simon drawing on that game is only going to give him a lot of confidence. And it helps that he can see the dartboard now.
Always helps. Yeah, he's tried something different. Simon Whitlock, in a bid to recapture his form, and going on that performance yesterday, it seems to be working.
It's all being happy at 6 inches in between your ears. If that's happy and you're comfortable, then you throw good darts.
Well, that was probably the longest visit of the match so far from Suljovic. Having fired 2 darts in big trebles, ended up
95.
putting the last one in single 3. And Smith is first to a finish, albeit the biggest one possible.
Well, if I was Smith, I'd be thinking, do you know what? I think I'll handle a ton. Anything over the ton puts him in a problem and having to take this 170 out.
100.
Yeah, that's the best Smith could have asked for, just the square ton. But he has to put the pressure on, which is he has done. Well, Mensah Suljovic could have 2 darts in his favourite double here, but he's got to find that treble 20 with this first dart. And now that's the first time we've seen him just take his time.
Yeah, we've not had a breaker throw yet. Tactics or composing himself?
No, that's composing himself. That's not tactics at all, because, you know, he can only upset himself, his own rhythm, by taking his time on this check out. And he wants the bullseye.
He is going to throw it.
63.
Well, as I said, he wanted 188 for Smith. A ton was the best he could ask for, so now he's got his chance. He's going to get 1 dart at double top. Oh, he's pulled it. Yeah, that was a bad dart. Michael
25.
just lost his balance, you know, on the release. If you're going to come forward, you're obviously going to lose your height a little bit.
Thank you.
Suljovic again taking his time. George Noble just asked the crowd to quieten down a little. First start in 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
It seems like the never-ending leg. They have only thrown 15 darts each. 16 actually, Mensah's thrown.
Well, normally the longer you're going to take, the more the crowd are going to give you a bit of stick. It didn't upset his rhythm at all.
Evening, Michael, to throw first. Game on.
Who will crack first in this one? Suljovic leads. We're all on throw.
60.
Sorry, Chris, I mean, I don't understand Michael's mindset there. You know, the first dart's covering up. He is a player that switches quite a bit, and he's trying to force darts 2 and 3 through the first. The second one clatters into it and blocks it even more.
He's getting punished as well.
177.
Well, being punished was an understatement with them 3 darts from Suljovic.
Smith's response is
140.
But Suljovic has effectively taken the throw off Michael Smith in this leg. And if he wins this leg, all of a sudden, he's throwing for the match. That's 4 perfect darts.
100.
Well, he's possibly got 9 darts and 301 as Smith. So he needs at least a 1 foot. Well, that was a fly up.
100.
In the first dart, plumbing the treble 20. You'd normally find Michael Smith filling it up with that. However, he is now in a little bit of a problem.
Not watching, meant so. Well, he is now.
60.
He sees him only get 60, so it's a bit of a let-off for Smith.
It is a big let-off, to be quite honest.
There's one thing being let off, it's entirely another taking
41.
advantage.
And so you're in 164.
The last couple of legs, Benson's just starting to take his time a little bit more. Another one of those, so he's got the top one.
44.
Now that is a result for Smith.
So you're in 160.
Yeah, the first start close to the treble, but not quite in. So Smith looking at 160, quite high above the treble.
100.
But Suljovic,
And so you're in 100.
if this is to be the leg where he does break Smith's throw, has to take out 120, you would feel. Just fancied a refreshment before stepping forward for
Well,
this.
the thing about this is Mensah knows that if he's going to have a drink and take his time, he knows he's going to get the crowd on his back. So you kind of have to accept it. That's just the way it is nowadays. It's double top though. It isn't affecting his throw.
80.
It's close.
Yeah, it was unlucky, it didn't put him off.
60.
I don't think that the crowd upset Mensah. He's strong-minded.
Well, that first dart seemed to be a bit of a blocker for Michael Smith, but he found his way around it, and it's now 4 legs apiece.
Game on.
Yes, you have to say that Michael got out of jail there, or played his get out of jail card. Now he's going to have to win 2 legs on merit. I don't understand that shot, unless it's just to try and a Mickey take to tell your opponent that, you know, I don't think you're good enough to beat me. Although he hit the bullseye, realise that. There's a few players in my day, Peter Anderson for one, he used to like doing that. It was trying to get inside your head.
Peter Manley once tried to finish off a 9-dart leg on the bullseye.
He did.
136.
I do believe that was against me.
I thought you might remember that one.
100.
You always want your opponent to hit the 9-darter because you always think, right, it's going to be in that euphoria of hitting the 9, so the next 2 or 3 legs you feel like you're going to take because he's lost his concentration a bit.
136.
Well, 99
96.
needed,
99.
but 6 starts at his disposal to clean this up. So he went for the treble 20 first. And now he does get a dart at double 11 and hits it.
Yes,
a very tiny 12-dart leg. And he finds himself 5-4 up on Michael Smith. We have to say it's
125.
Michael Smith has not threatened the Suljovic throw one bit, has he?
No, and the quality of players these days, it's not often you see a game go all stay with the throw all the way through.
You're correct. But Suljovic has had chances on a lot of the Smith throws.
Yep. If Michael Smith is to win this game and move into the quarterfinals, he has to break Mensah Suljovic. Suljovic shouldn't have to break Smith. But he might fancy doing it here.
140.
Well, perhaps 9 darts from 278. Oh, well, he's going to need them now. Got out of jail with that last dart.
Yeah, very important treble 19, but not on a finish. So if Suljovic can put in a couple of big trebles, just puts a bit of pressure on Smith. As you were saying, he's been under more pressure on his throw than Suljovic has on his.
Well, you'd think he's got 6 darts from here, Smith, but he's got to find a treble.
100.
Yeah, he's not really what you would say had the power scoring today, Smith, has he? He's not enough 180s and 140s in his game this afternoon.
But he's about getting over the line at the end of the day.
Well, he may only get 1 dart on the double now because Suljovic has left a double. He's 2 at 10s. Oh, that's class check out from Michael Smith. 5 legs apiece. We're into the decider for the first time this afternoon here in Venray. And Smith has got to do something exceptional because for the 5 legs that Suljovic has thrown first, Smith has got nowhere near him. So Smith, you would feel, has got to throw a 12-dart leg.
Yeah, this intriguing contest nearing its conclusion. This will be the last leg of the match.
99.
All the winners so far won pretty comfortably. Not the case in this one.
81.
His switching to those 19s has not been good enough, has it? He's hit the 7 a lot of times, hit the treble 7 as well. Not finding that treble 19. No pressure on Suljovic at the moment.
Michael van Gerwen's name rings around the arena. He's already through. Looking for a hat-trick of titles in the Dutch Darts Masters.
100.
Which one of these two will be joining him in the quarterfinals?
Yes, and just a straight ton again from Smith. Straight tons are not going to frighten Suljovic. And it's not going to get him down to the double first. What he's doing, he's waiting on Suljovic to miss, and he just isn't missing.
98.
Well, he's possibly got 9 darts from here, Smith.
Yeah, but needed to find at least 1 treble in that visit. And Suljovic now can set up a shot to move into the last 8. All on throw, 5 legs apiece. It's almost like Suljovic has been Suljovic, but Smith hasn't quite been Smith.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
60.
And, you know, the first 3 quarters of the game, Suljovic has not slowed up at all. He has done the last couple of legs. That's better darts. That's better darts. Now he's got an outside chance, Smith. Could have done with another one of those in the early part of this leg, but he's possibly going to get a dart at the bullseye. Well, the best he could hope for is Suljovic not to hit a treble. Also, the worst is 2 trebles. Well, there's one of them.
Thank you.
He knows by standing back that that's going to happen, so he's got to accept it.
Yeah. 1 dart in the treble. Moved down to 16, treble 16. Now, the visit before, Michael Smith hit 2 treble 19s, which he has struggled to hit all through this match. Timely trebling from Smith.
136.
126 is doable.
Yes, and you feel he's got to take it out as well. Well, that's a blocker dart as well.
Needs the treble now.
No.
Doesn't get it.
58.
So
Well, 3
Suljovic.
clear darts, and the way Suljovic has been playing, you
Eight.
cannot see him missing this double 8.
There's a glance at George Noble as the crowd make themselves heard. But they do tend to quiet down just before he throws. It's fairly respectful. Misses the first dart and pins the second. Menzo Suljovic jumps second seed Michael Smith out of the Dutch Darts Masters. 6-5, every leg went with the throw. Suljovic progresses. He'll play Simon Whitlock or Jelle Klassen in the next round. And they'll meet next here in Venray. Suljovic through. Bully boy Michael Smith is